On this week's show, first place on the line in CUSA. We'll recap the big game for men's hoops, and spring football continues as we look at the defense.
Plus, we go back in the Players Lounge with Owen Aquino and share the scary story of head coach Carey Green and the miracle that followed. This is Flame Central.
Championships and record-setting wins. We have it all on this week's show. Welcome into Flame Central, your home for Liberty Athletics. As always, alongside Emily Austin, I'm Matt Warner.
Yeah, Matt, this is shaping up to be a special spring for the Flames, and that includes what's happening on the basketball court, which is where we begin today's show.
Yeah, some people are calling it the biggest game in Conference USA this season, and by some people, I mean me. I'm calling it that.
Yeah.
Liberty and Jacksonville State met on Thursday night with first place in the conference on the line. The Gamecocks had beaten Liberty the last 3 meetings, but you couldn't tell the way this first half was played. Liberty was dominant on both ends of the floor, but it was defensively that was most impressive. The Flames held CUSA's leading scorer, Jerron Pierre Jr., to 3 points in the first half. At the break, the Flames would have a 15-point advantage. Second half, Liberty would start that hot as well. The ball movement, the shot fakes, it was all working for the Flames as the lead ballooned to 21. But then Jax State started chipping away. Jao Ituka was scoreless in the first half. Then he scored 14 in the second. All of a sudden, this was getting tight. A huge offensive putback from Owen Aquino with 1:15 to go made it an 8-point game. But the Gamecocks would cut it all the way down to 3 with 24 seconds remaining. Fortunately, Javon Moffmer would make 1 of 2 from the line to secure the win, and the Flames survive 59-55, and with the victory, move into sole possession of first place in Conference USA with only a week left in the season.
We check in now with spring football. Last week, we took a look at a very different-looking Flames offense. This week, it's time to turn our focus to the defense, which features 13 new players. They'll have to wait until fall to understand the excitement of the Joker turnover mass celebration. However, there's plenty to teach the new additions in the meantime. For co-defensive coordinators Skylar McGee and Kyle Krantz, establishing an identity for this defense is one of the most important tasks to complete in spring ball. Fortunately, they're bringing back a familiar phrase that represents this defense: red smoke. Now, the focus is getting the new players up to speed on what that really means.
What I tell them is you can't necessarily explain it, but you can certainly feel it. And that's what we want them to understand of everything you got. Make us drag you out the field every day. That's what we define it as. But again, it's something that you feel.
It's really a standard. Like, if you're not playing up to this standard, no matter what it is, whether it's walkthrough, weightlifting, whatever it is, you got to play to the standard that we set. And we make them set it. And so this is what y'all want, so we're going to hold you to that standard.
We'll ask them, what do you guys want the red smoke to be? And we'll let them list off, 8 or 10 things. Let's say it's passionate. So we go out to practice and practice 3. You guys aren't very passionate today. So did you really mean that? Or are you just saying it? So by them setting it, I think it helps us hold them accountable to it.
The coaches will continue to empower the veterans to set the standard for this defense. 2 of those players are C.J. Bazell Jr. and T.J. Bush, who feel like Liberty has something to prove come fall.
As you move on year to year, you get hungrier. Like I said, going from the 13-1 year we had to last year, it left a bad taste in our mouth. So there's definitely a sense of urgency out there, from all the guys, offense, defense, special teams. So, not have that year again and finish on a better foot.
So there's no more complacency, no more, we don't feel objected to anything. Now we're just hungry and we're chasing up that hill. Now we're not sitting on top of it how we used to. Now we're going back to climbing. So that's a great thing. And, I feel like it's going to bring the best out of all of us.
And thanks to the quarterback battle, the offense is helping the defense to improve by giving them multiple looks from 3 different quarterbacks with 3 different skill sets.
It helps us to explain to our guys, like in the year, you're going to play a guy that's like A and a guy that's like B, and we're going to call stuff differently. And that's been the nice thing about the level that we're at now is they're not necessarily only understand the what, but now the why. Why are we calling this here? Why are we game playing it this way?
It's definitely with the quarterbacks. You got a guy who can sit in the pocket. You got a guy who escape. So all those playing styles, allows us to open our pass rush. For me, it helps me rush different. It helps me power rush, finesse rush. I can do this versus him, but I can't do this versus him. So it's a good thing for us for sure.
There's still plenty to perfect, but with time, red smoke is only going to rise.
Well, from the gridiron to the pool, we told you a few weeks ago that Liberty Swimming and Diving will be moving to the American Conference beginning next year. But before they could do that, they first had to finish things the right way at the ASUN Championship. And the right way was winning their 7th straight conference title. This competition, not particularly close, as the Lady Flames scored 858.5 points, 168.5 more than second place FGCU. Cameron Cannings was the star of the meet, winning 3 different individual titles, the 100 butterfly, the 50 free, and the 100 free, on her way to being named the most outstanding swimmer. Jake Schellenberger was also named the ASUN Women's Coach of the Year, and he talked about this special ending to the ASUN era.
What a way to end it. What a way for our team to end our time in the ASUN/CCSA conference. Just phenomenal performances, swimming and diving. NC2A qualifiers, both Cameron Cannings and Ali Bizzuto will make the meet. We set a lot of team records, conference records. So really it was a statement. It was again, just an incredible way to go out and end our time in the ASUN.
Okay, let's take it back to the court to check in with the ladies on the road at Jax State. The Lady Gamecocks led early, but Peen Steenbergen gives Liberty its first lead of the night, went up from there. Third quarter, Bella Smuda inside with a nifty spin move for the finish. LU scored 38 points in the paint to Jax State's 10. Later in the third, LU up 8. Asia Boone says, "Gimme that," then turns defense to offense, finding Emma Hess on the other end. Late in the game and in the shot clock, doesn't bother Boone. She drains the 3 at the buzzer. Finished with 12, the Lady Flames win their 5th straight and 20th victory on the season. Final score 71-55. Liberty head coach Carey Green has put up some unbelievable numbers with this program in terms of wins, seasons, NCAA tournament appearances. But what's possibly even more unbelievable is how Coach Green is still alive and even coaching after a serious health scare in December of 2023. It's a miracle he's still with us today, and Coach gives all the glory to God.
December 2023. With his 448th win, Coach Carey Green had just set the record for most victories by any coach in Liberty University history. He was at the top of his game. But just days later, all of that would be put into jeopardy.
God had other plans for me.
With a break in the basketball schedule, Green and his wife would go to the doctor to take what was supposed to be a routine calcium test. A calcium test is a scan that reveals the extent of the plaque buildup in the arteries and can help determine the risk of developing coronary artery disease and heart attacks. The higher the number, the higher the risk.
She scored a whopping 3. I scored a 238. The next step for me to do was to go see a doctor, set up a stress test, and lead into a good exam that ended up being at the end of our non-conference, almost in the middle of the season. December 28th, I won't forget that date. I get on that stress test, and after about 3 minutes, they say, "How you feel?" And I feel a little tightness in the chest. And after 3 more minutes, so I'm at 6 minutes, I could feel my chest, some pain in the chest, and actually some pain in my left arm. I think they knew something was going on. And they quickly took some pictures of my heart, and about that time, the doctor come walking in. Suddenly, life looked different. Things got serious. He said, "We found a problem." And I said, "What is it?" He said that we got some blockage in a LAD, and that's the lower anterior descending artery. I knew what that was. I said, "Doc, is that not the Widowmaker?" He said, "Yes, it's the Widowmaker." I said, "Well, what do we got?" He said, "Coach, it's 100% blocked."
The lower anterior descending artery is the largest in the human body, and it carries half the blood to the heart. When blocked, it can lead to a fatal heart attack. When completely blocked, the result is death in more than 90% of all cases.
And if that's 100% blocked, why am I still alive?
It turns out, Coach Green had been given a lifeline.
God had provided, through mercy and grace, a collateral vein or artery to the side. So he had given me a little dirt road to the side, a little gravel road that kept me alive and kept me functioning.
Alive, but still in danger. The doctor would immediately go to work, inserting a stent to clear the blockage.
He brings in a video. Then you'll see a blank. That's my heart, okay? There's nothing going through that. You'll see a little wire, and then all of a sudden to the right, you'll see a stent, which is inserted, and the stent comes open. And when it comes open, about 5 beats later, you'll see that there's life in the blood.
From coaching basketball one day to life-saving heart surgery the next, Green's survival is nothing short of a miracle.
I certainly have got a different perspective on life. It was a moment that I realized I have no control over this, none. And yet, I'm in his hands. It's the best place to be.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity just to glorify you. Thank you for...
Wow. I see God's miracle in the collateral vein. He did that. I could be dead, but he's shown mercy and grace that I get to continue to coach and be involved with others and love on my family. Through all these events, I think God gave me a timeout.
And he's also given Coach Green a new message as he now uses his story to encourage others about their own health.
Understand God's crazy in love with you. Maybe get a calcium scan test. Anyone that scores over 50 is in a risk of having a heart attack. And if you're over 400, it's about 95% that you're going to have a heart attack within 5 to 8 years if you don't make a change. This is my story right now, and I'm here with you, more alert than ever, and my perspective is different. And let's go work together to glorify God on the basketball court and honor him with our efforts, with the skills and talents he's given us, and let's go win for his glory.
We step aside, but when we return, Liberty Baseball hits the road to take on another midweek ranked opponent and a record-setting win for lacrosse.
Then we go inside the Players Lounge and Rhett McGibbon makes his return. That's when Flame Central comes back.
So you're looking for a university that's perfect for you, a school that has anything you could possibly need.
Anything?
You want a place that has the programs you want to study, and maybe a few more, just in case you change your mind.
I think I'm going to sign up for the fashion design program.
All right. A place with state-of-the-art facilities. I mean, look at this campus.
And who doesn't love big-time sports?
And great recreational activities.
A Okay, now we're on a roll. Somewhere you can hike, slide, strike, shoot, climb, eat, and most importantly, eat. You want a place that takes you to space! Okay, maybe not, but we can teach you how to fly, or pastor a church, or run a business. And all that with a great view? Yeah, I think I know a place.
Tucked away in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Lynchburg, Virginia, you'll find us, Liberty University. Here, we pursue excellence in all of our academic endeavors, from anywhere. We fight for victory in our athletic programs and fan the flames with a mighty roar. We equip students with a Christ-centered perspective that changes lives. We are creators, problem solvers, and world changers. But above all of this, we are champions for Christ.
Challenges, they're nothing new. At Liberty, we know they make you stronger, force you to learn, adapt, to overcome. When your next challenge comes, be ready. Meet it with a degree that propels you forward. We've helped champions like you succeed for 35 years and counting. And now, over 100,000 students are getting stronger every day. At Liberty University, challenges make champions. Let's overcome together.
Welcome back to the show. Liberty Baseball back on the road and facing a top 25 ACC opponent once again in number 17 Duke. You'll remember the Flames beat number 12 NC State last week, but doing it again is a lot to ask. Unless, of course, your lineup is full of dudes that can mash. Top of the first, Jackson Sorensen starts the scoring with a solo home run. Get used to this. Jump to the second inning. Camden Troyer leaves the building. Another solo shot, and the Flames lead the Blue Devils 2-0. To the third, are you picking up on a theme here? Nick Barone doing some yard work.
Okay.
This time a 3-run home run, and Liberty stretches its lead to 5-1. They were not done yet. Same inning, Landon Seeley gets in on the hit parade. His first collegiate home run makes it a 6-1 ball game, and why end there? In the sixth, Nick Barone again. Everybody loves a Barone. His second of the day made it 10-2 Flames. They would ride those hot bats to a win, 12-4 the final, as the Flames take down their second top 25 ACC opponent of the year, improving to 6-2 overall.
Let's go. I like it. To the pitch, Liberty Lacrosse made history after securing its highest-ranked win ever. The Lady Flames beat number 20 Richmond on the road 14-13. Tava Reinertsen and freshman Olivia Young each netted 4 goals in the victory. Lady Flame goalkeeper Rachel Hines went on to be named the ASUN Defensive Player of the Week. She made 11 crucial saves in the historic win. Head coach Kelly Nangle explains what this accomplishment can do for her team the rest of the season.
They were a top 20 team, and we feel like we can be in that position. So to be able to get to finish it and complete it feels really, really good. Our games at the end of the season are going to be close, and teams that are battle tested and have competed in those games have a edge. And I think for us to get this so early is going to do so much for their confidence moving forward.
Believe it or not, March is here, which means madness is bound to follow. However, if you've seen any of the men's basketball players' lounges, then you don't have to wait for March to get the madness. Host J.C. Schreier Jr. and Gabriel McKay bring that craziness to every single episode. And this time, big man transfer Owen Aquino gets to experience it.
What's going on, Flames Nation? Welcome to the Players Lounge. We have Owen Aquino, the superstar. Big dude, a lot of blocks. You know who he is. I ain't got to introduce him too much.
They should do one of those things like, you know who this is, like Owen Aquino, and then it's just like 8 of his blocks, like boom, 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 like they pop it up. You know what I'm talking about?
And it's blocked. Oh my goodness. It is swatted. Oh goodness. Gotta know where number 8 is.
Blocked by Aquino. Anyways, tell us a little bit about you. You're from where? Where'd you come from? You know.
I mean, everybody knows I'm from Spain.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows
Talk
because
to him.
it's O.
Talk to me about a little bit of the look good, feel good, play good. You think that's true?
Yeah, for sure.
It is?
I gotta look good to play good.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I don't play like with my drip,
right,
I don't feel good.
Walk me through some of your accessories. What's your favorite?
Headband. Always.
Must. Check.
Make sure you teach G while you're saying the things so he can be better at it because his on-court drip is.
He be using the headband lately.
Yeah, because he saw you do it. That's what I'm saying. Keep teaching him.
Oh, you're saying I'm following up?
Yeah, you need to.
That's a fact.
Oh, I didn't know you was going.
Now what?
I'm just glad you are.
Now what?
I guess nothing.
Oh, give me your player comp. Who's your player comp?
KD.
And then I'll tell you who I think you play like.
KD?
Wait, Kevin Durant?
Like easy money sniper?
Or like Connor DeMopolo or something from New Jersey or something.
Hit KD.
Wow.
No. I was kind of thinking more along the lines of like
Luka Garza?
No, not even Luka. He can shoot. Like a Festus Ezeli maybe.
Deep pull. That's a crazy pull, actually. You know who I was actually gonna say though?
What?
Imagine like Shaq, like his like the way he was dominating, with a mix of like Jokic, and a mix of Draymond Green, bro. Like those 3 mixed.
You know, let me piggyback off of that. You play like Draymond Green a little bit because you always on edge. Can you talk to us about that? Like, how many fights have you been in, and why are you always picking stuff on the court? Like
0. I never fought before.
Never fought before.
Do I look like I'm always?
Yeah, but nah, I'm just saying, like, if there's something like a little altercation happening on the court, you the main subject in the altercation. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Nah, I just got my people back, so.
I love that.
That's love.
Not you, bro. I'm trying to dap up. Oh.
Bro, it's love. Bro, y'all don't be seeing me because I be on the bench, but I really be right there. I be having to hold back like 3 times this year.
I know you got her
You know what I'm
back.
saying? As long as you know that.
We got yours.
No. Everybody got each other.
He got mine, he got yours, and we all got each other.
Yeah.
So look, here's the thing. Now speaking on the same topic, do you want to say like 3 people on the team that you would beat up like easiest, or
I like
3 people that would be the hardest challenge?
That I beat up. Easy.
That you beat up the easiest? Go ahead, name them off.
First one, Curtis.
Curtis Blair?
No doubt, yeah.
Pop him up, like one of them smiling pictures of him?
Yeah. Second one, Brett Decker.
Brett Decker, check.
Easily.
Yeah, those are easy.
Those are easy.
From there on, though, it might be like, now you got to think about it. Like, those are obviously easy pickings. But now you got to think about it, like.
You.
Oh.
I don't know why he was thinking about it so long. I knew what the answer was gonna be. I just was waiting for him to say it.
I got your back, though.
No. Sign us off in Spanish. Say, like, Flames Nation, this is Owen Aquino. You was watching the Players Lounge led by J.C. Schreier, Gabriel McKay. All right, yeah, but you got it. Go ahead.
Okay, Flames Nation.
No, in Spanish.
I gotta say Flames Nation.
Oh. Is there not a Spanish word for flame? Or nation?
You gonna let me talk?
My bad. Go ahead.
Flames Nation, les esperamos en marzo. Like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Appreciate that. Owen Aquino, Shaq, Jokic, Draymond Green. He's the man. KD, he's the man. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Thanks, Owen, for coming on.
Those guys in the Players Lounge, I think, are getting better and better at their job. That may have been my favorite one yet with Owen Aquino. A lot of fun with those guys. Hey, look who's back. Brett McGibbon. He had a week to rest, recuperate, and get ready for the spring season, Rhett. So you're looking fresh, warm, hot, and fuego, top player moment from the past week. What do we got this week?
All right, so I'm looking at baseball here. Actually, we have 5 new athletes. Welcome to WEF.
Right, we only have 3 spots.
I know, but we got 3 here in the first
Are
segment.
you adding like mildly warm to the mix?
I'm
what are you
taking
doing
5
here?
minutes out of the show today.
Okay,
No.
well, all right.
But hey, welcome to the show to these new guys. Bullpen day against Duke this past week, right? And you know, the bullpen in college baseball is that area where your team can live and die.
Absolutely.
But these guys coming to this game with a great day for this group against number 17 Duke. Josh Swink, 3 1/3. Well, this is what I love when you're going to kind of get this theme throughout. No walks for him, only 1 earned run. Then you go to Cooper Harrington in the middle innings, 3 2/3, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. And then Joseph Webb comes in. He pitched 2, no walks again, and no earned runs again. So, like, if you can, I know that's a lot to ask over the course of a season, but still a glimpse of that, you know it's there. If this group can be somewhat in that category, you know, the Liberty pitching will come through. You know the bats are going to get it done, obviously. So it's all up to the staff, and that was a great showing by them.
It sure was. Back-to-back midweek games. They've been fantastic. All right, from warm, we go to hot.
All right, another new body here. Nick Barone from Montoursville, Pennsylvania. Did a little research on Montoursville. Actually, the World of Little League Museum is there. It's the history of Little League Baseball. I had
no idea.
Very family-friendly. Adults are only $8. Get in there, take your kids. Okay. It's not one of those places that's just going to gouge you for the pricing.
Good to know.
They want you to come in. Took a look at some pictures. Very, very cool.
You got on TripAdvisor, didn't you? Or looking at the reviews.
I even wrote a review, and I haven't even been there. But Nick Barone, you know why this kid's a stud. Coming in here, 3 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Guy looks like a baseball player, right? Just big body, sending it yard against Duke. Had a great day, and it's been so much fun to get to know this new Flames team, and then just to watch these bats has been terrific as well.
It sure has. A lot of fun ahead for the Flames baseball team. All right, finally, right in Fuego this week. Who is it?
All right, we're going to La Crosse. Tava Reinertson, this young lady coming in from Apple Valley, Minnesota. The Minnesota Zoo is there, all right? And you can walk with kangaroos, emus, and wallabies.
Kangaroos will punch you. You got to watch.
I don't know if I want. Yeah, you know, you see all those videos of like people fighting kangaroos. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Maybe they could pay me, you know, to get some exercise for the kangaroos. Anyways, coming into this game against Richmond, 4 goals, 3 assists. Big reason why the Flames were in it. This young lady coming in as a senior for the Flames, get this, 13 goals, 5 assists on the year. She's almost matched her totals from last year, and we're only 5 games into the season. So
breakout.
Every so often you see a Liberty senior come in and break out, like you said. This is her year.
Fantastic. Well, exciting for them to get that big win. Hopefully that launches them to great things this season. Rhett, great job as always. We do appreciate it. Hey, stick around. Much more Flame Central coming up after this. Welcome back. We had so much more planned for you, but unfortunately, we're out of time. Sorry about that. Hey, go to LibertyFlameCentral.com for any stories that you might have missed.
The coffee mugs are in for the Flame Central podcast, and there's a giveaway, so you need to be a part of it. Every Monday, it's the Flame Central podcast. For Matt, I'm Emily. We'll catch you right back here next week.